Project Uplift is a collaborative art installation effort, a COVID-19 responsive art effort created by the artists at NoCo Arts Center in Jeffersonville, Indiana, and sponsored by the Jeffersonville Public Arts Commission. These art installations hang in the local Clark Memorial Health hallways, brightening the spirits of those who work there and those who seek wellness.
So my name is Jenny Benedito. I work as a graphic designer during the day. I've kind of dubbed myself Studio 7 enameling while I'm in here because I'm studio number 7. But I'm preparing enameled tiles for a piece for Clark Memorial Hospital. We're calling the piece Blocks of Love. But they'll either be handwritten notes that people wrote on Post-it notes. I pulled them into computer software and printed them off on special decals to put on these tiles, or some pictures that people made heart shapes with their hands, printing those off as well. And just being in here in the studio again is encouraging me to make other things, so it's really great.
The first art piece that was installed at Clark Memorial showed the community's support for the love, care, and dedication of the healthcare workers. It was assembled from 160 pieces of wood, requiring 656 cuts. Community handwritten notes were transformed onto the blocks. No matter what pace or direction you pass through the Clark Memorial hallways, these words are meant to lift the steps of those who read them and to create a positive inner voice. Artist Sarah Young installed these in the hallway that greets employees every day at Clark Memorial Health to encourage perseverance and self-preservation during these challenging times. The poem reads, "Take a deep breath. All you can do is keep fighting. When darkness arrives, give yourself grace. Embrace the good. 3 times aloud. Recite your blessings. Recall your purpose when all feels lost. Don't give up. Your family needs you. Please remember that. You are loved. You are worthy. You are enough." Backwards it reads, "You are enough. You are worthy. You are loved. Please remember that. Your family needs you. Don't give up. When all feels lost, recall your purpose. Recite your blessings. 3 times aloud. Embrace the good. Give yourself grace. When darkness arrives, keep fighting. All you can do is take a deep breath."
So, as you can see, my mind was all over the place.
Yeah.
I think we're all on the same page about words that were repeated, and that's where I was kind of going with this. So let's just start up here. So these are some of the words that we were picking out. They were all a part of this, and it all resolved around love. So none of these words or anything is concrete. You know, they can be moved or anything. When it's put back together, it's something that creates this big picture, and that's what all of this is about. All of these words are coming together to create, you know, the thing that we're talking about. You know, COVID is destroying everything.
Yeah.
But it can be put back together.
Okay.
So that's where my mind was kind of going with that.
The Clark Memorial staff shared their individual experiences, and the collective group of artists decided the best way to display their compartmentalized emotions necessary to do the work in the healthcare field in the style of an gammagraph, which can be viewed at different angles to present different optical displays.
So all of my things are basically able or on a background of color and pattern that tries to convey that message somehow. And these are just examples, obviously, and the words I think we could narrow in on. I had uncertainty, faith, adapt. People were talking about having to adapt, and worry, because a lot of people referenced fear, but we don't want to have a fear giant.
But worry is good.
But worry is a
little
way.
softer.
So my only reason for not like 100% rainbows, positive, is because in our proposal, we
We
talk
asked
about
for it.
compartmentalizing
Well, and also
and how
just,
people are dealing with the different sides of their
we
emotions.
ask them, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, we
I
ask
think
them.
it's not a fair portrayal of what's
Yeah.
going on if we don't give a little
So,
bit of knowledge.
really, I'll just flip through. These are very basic. I did this one because I think Tammy had mentioned, like, maybe one side of the panels is black and white and another side is color as a point of contrast. So uncertainty could kind of be on that fear side.
Mhm.
Faith, this kind of reminded me of like water ripples or, you know,
Sure.
meditative. This had something else in the background, but adapt with lots of curving lines and bold
That they kind of
patterns,
like
you
mix
know.
together.
Worry, this could be for adapt to, but like arrows or some kind of patterns, kind of saying like things are going in all directions and we're not quite sure where we're going. Breathe, to me, went more with like the nature or outdoors, but a word to say with that. So like some really simplified landscape.
Living in constant conflict, somebody kind of said that without saying that. I thought that was important.
The artists wanted to communicate to Clark Memorial that they are not alone in both their struggles and triumphs. We want our visual representations to reflect the diverse effects of this pandemic in an honest and meaningful way.